to the Beautiful Beer Review channel, back for another review. A big shout out to my buddy Scott, who brought me this back from Houston. Go Stros. He also brought me this hat back for me. And he went to the Brash anniversary party that was delayed because of hurricane. I blanked on the name of the hurricane that destroyed Houston. It was bad. Let's leave it at that. This is Milk the Venom Imperial Milk Stout with toasted coconut, coffee, cinnamon, and chipotle peppers. Brewed and bottled in Houston, Texas, 9% ABV. I mean, their artwork is killer. Love it. Into the glass we go. I'm pumped about this. This is my first beer ever from Brash Brewing. And I just can't wait to get into it. All right, I don't know anything else about it. Ooh, that's a pretty pour. I do know that. I love these bottles so much, man. I don't know, they remind me of medicine. I don't know. The smells coming off this bad boy from here. All right, we got about a half a finger of off-white mocha head, dissipating rather quickly in the middle. Some good lacing going on the side of this thing. Yeah, sticking around. Look at that big, sexy stout. Super black. Really minimal light coming through the bottom. Nothing to take any note of. Let's get a nose on this thing. Coconut. Toasted coconut, son. Finally. On the nose. Coffee for sure. A little bit of pepper coming through on the back end of the nose. Just lingers in your nostrils for a little bit. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate smell coming off this thing. One of the better noses I've had on a beer in quite a while. Man, I'm really pumped about this one. Mouthfeel, please be thick. There we go. All right, let's get a taste. Woo-hoo. Yes. Mouthfeel. Let's go just a smidge under full. But it's got that big coating, oily chewiness that kind of just covers inside of your cheeks, your tongue, underneath your tongue. Huge, huge, huge beer, man. Mouthfeel is also that milk stout feel where it's really creamy, finishes really wet. Got a big dose of coconut, a lot of coffee. Some of that cinnamon coming through. So the peppers, no, they're there. They're there. They're just kind of on the back end. They kind of linger in your mouth, kind of like they kind of just stick around just a little bit. It's not an offensive heat by any means. Just kind of like a smoky roasted pepper taste, if that makes sense. You know, like you take a pepper and you put it on a grill and char the skin and that peppery burnt smell. That's it. This thing is fantastic. The coconut is so there. You guys hear me gripe about it all the time. If you're going to put coconut on a label, make sure it tastes like coconut. I tell you what, though, there's a little bit of heat in my throat now, too, from the peppers. But anyway, back to the coconut. It's so prevalent. It's there. It's not offensive. It doesn't taste like suntan lotion, but it has a great coconut flavor. The cinnamon is kind of lingering around. The pepper heat is kind of lingering in the back of my throat now, just a little tickle of that peppery spice kind of deal. Jeez. So I know Mexican cake doesn't have coconut in it, but this is an awesome peppered beer too. The pepper is building more and more with every sip. It's fantastic. Big, big fan of this beer. Scott, thank you so much. Go Stros. Until next time, cheers.